All right, you know the drill. Be quiet. Don't tell a wife. But oh, we got another brand new RC car. Oh, I honestly wasn't going to get this, but they sent me an email. Hey, we miss you, and they gave me 20% off. So, another Kraton. And a lot of people seem really interested in the 4S, so we got it. I'm going to try it out. Look, 55 miles an hour. So the new thing that has everybody excited is the center diff instead of a slipper cut clutch. Extended dirt defenders, which is nice because like here on this Rustler, I have a bag in here. Keep things clean. Adjustable ride height, you know, blah, blah, blah. So there's your center diff picture here. Rubber shielded bearings. Okay. Metal diffs. The new Spectrum Firma. I'm not sure if it's new. Let me see. 120 amp V2 smart waterproof. 3S and 4S. Metal geared waterproof servo. Differential center support. Oil fill shocks. Double wishbone. Vented D-boots tires. So that's something you see a lot now from the Arma is instead of venting the actual wheels, they're drilling holes in the tires, which is something that a lot of people were doing. So we got the SLT3 controller, the 315, which means there's no AVC on here, no vehicle control. 3668 2400 kV brushless motor with heatsink and cooling fan. That's one thing I do like what they do. Something Traxxas cheaps out on some of the lower end cars like that. Like this came with the no, actually it didn't. I had to put the fan on both the ESC and the motor. Cheap. Good vehicle, but I just things that sometimes Traxxas cheaps out on. Alright, feel free to pause at any point if you really want to look into any of this stuff. Metal input and ring gear. Oh, CVD drive shafts. So it comes in red or green. Come on, Traxxas. Blue, man, blue. I mean, you get that in blue. The Vendettas are blue. My XRT is blue. My X-Max is blue. Come on, man. You know, my boat's blue. Come on. Got some better colors. I mean, yeah, like the black and red kind of looks cool, but you know, I can only do so much of that. Now to open it up and see what's inside here. Let there be light. Oh, awesome! It's actually all together. Cool. I get tired of putting wheels on right away. Basic cheapy remote. I will drive it with this just to make sure this works, but I will be binding it to my DXC5 remote. That's the whole reason I got it, so I would just have one remote. Oh. I love that they give batteries. And then you got these cards here, which I'm not sure. I still have a collection going on over here. So the green does look cool on the card, but yeah, I'm starting to run out of room here. Yeah, so we got that. So you get your ride height adjusters, a little tool, which most of us already have. You have food and batteries, which is cool. And oh, what's really cool is it wasn't wire tied down. This is the best part. Because this is the only time they are going to look this nice. Oh, ugh. I've seen people smell that stuff, but I don't know. Let's get that new RC smell. So I've never really studied the 4S line that much, but I watched a few videos, and I know the last version, which people are calling this 2.5, for some reason Arma didn't update the number, but it does have a different chassis. Like this is supposed to be stronger, a little bit more gusseting in there, and you got these mud guards here. So got adjustable linkage here. Little guards here on the front of the shocks. Let's check out the. You really can't even see the wheels, but there you go. So you got the holes drilled right there into the tires. Oh. Wow, that is a lot of, that's a lot of travel, man. Wow. Okay. And again, with these aggravating clips, I really wish they would go to a clipless system. Or I've seen people modify their bodies with this like push button system. Why don't they just try that? I was really hoping like after the big rock they would change that. Now before oh, maybe that's what this is for. Maybe that's what that's for right there. Because all these cars get a bulge right here in the front from hitting the shock tower. So maybe, just maybe, let's see here. It's hard to tell where that's actually making contact. Oh, it is right near. Yeah, so that is, and I know the camera will not pick it up, but that bolt, it's still even hard to tell where about it's trying to hit. So let's see, it's inboard of the hole by a little bit, so it's hitting somewhere in this area. So maybe that's what they did here, is just a little reinforcement to prevent these dimples that happen in here. Alright. I hate these tags. Oh, these are not threaded shocks at all. You gotta use, that's cheap, man. That is cheap. I don't like that. You use these stupid plastic clips to tighten the springs up. The back feels fine, I guess. The front feels a little soft. I'm thinking that when this thing lands, well, we're gonna test it first. It feels really soft in the front. I do like this design. This follows from like the Vendetta and the Armor and Fraction, a few other designs. This power module. You pop these tabs and this whole thing comes off, and then you got the whole gear case in your hand. Makes it really easy to work on. Of course, you got the fin. Look at the little ESC. Oh, it's cute. And then this. Wow, this is weird. Okay, this doesn't want to move. Oh wow, so that is just strapped on there. I guess you're kind of out of luck if you got a taller battery. Which is something I need to go grab. I need to see what battery is going to fit, because this tray looks awful short. I was going to run my 4S Gens Ace, but it doesn't look like it's going to fit. Even... Wow. Alright, that's interesting. You do get a little wheelie bar back here. You got a metal brace back here. You got some plastic axles. Okay, so that's a bumper. I guess you can take the wheelie bar off, and then you have a bumper here. Rear wing looks pretty stout. It looks like it's on there pretty good. Alright. Let's figure out what batteries are going to fit in this thing, and then we're going to go take it for a run. I get what they're doing here is trying to hold that, but that is such a pain. So, yeah, I can't even begin it. I hate Velcro straps. I freaking hate these things with a passion. Yeah, I do. Because look how fucking aggravating this is. God damn, man. Like, seriously, just freaking stay somewhere. Damn. Damn, it's just a little. Well, let me see. If you take this brace out, maybe it'll fit. But these should definitely fit. No problem. Yeah, so they fit. Absolutely no problem. But if we take this out, no, it won't fit. You can kind of wedge it in there, but it's not gonna brace. For some reason, it's getting caught up on something. Not sure what, but because it's like dropping down there, but it just won't settle in. Oh, well, that sucks. Well, the good thing is I do have these. These are from my Pro Moto. So, something to note. Oops. Oh, bearing was. All right, I'm gonna quick check, make sure all the screws are tight. Do a little quality control there, and then I'll let you know what I find, and I'll meet you at the track. Now, I know somebody in the comments are probably going to tell me this is too big of a battery, do something. And I know there'll be other batteries that fit. I have these 2S. I'll just use that because I have them. I'm not investing any more money. But I do want to run through real quick. What settings does this ESC have? So let's see what we got here. Normal running mode, drag brake, cell cutoff, punch level 6. Let's see where it goes up to. Okay, up to 9. We'll leave it here for now. Max brake, wow, 62. That's kind of high. Reverse 25. Neutral range. Number 2, 9%. It's interesting. Timing 22.5. Motor rotation counterclockwise. BEC voltage 7.4. Battery mode LiPo. Whoa. Oh wow, look at that. So you can actually set this ESC for nickel metal hydride. Why you would want to, I had no idea. Ooh. So there you go. There's the what you can program on this. Now let's go run it. All right, first thing we're gonna do is a speed run. See what kind of speed we can get out of the little Kraton here. I always like to just move it up and down a couple of times, make sure the steering trim and all that's set. All right, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know some other channels, they do the speed test off-road. I like to do it on-road just to show the max absolute capability of what the vehicle can do. Woo! Wow. All right, let's see what we got. 52. Okay, I think it said 55 on the box. I'm not sure if that's. No, there was no speed pinion included. Huh. I don't think you're getting a better situation than flat road, but so this is two 50C packs, not the most powerful batteries. I mean, but is what it is. But 52. Okay. Good. This, ooh, what I was hoping for. The chilly 50-degree weather would keep the kids away. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like seeing the kids out here playing, riding bikes, not inside playing video games, but whoa. But it makes it hard to film. I think this is the 4S might be a really good size for type of application. I feel like this remote, just from these first few jumps, and I haven't used these that much, but I feel like there's a delay. Like when it's in the air and I hit the throttle, it seems like it just takes a little bit longer than what the DX5 responds to. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I definitely want to find a stronger 4S pack that will fit in here and not have to run these two 2S packs. Seems to have a good neutral feel to it when it's jumping. So far I really haven't had to add too much input. Oops. And see, the turning radius on this one's a little bit big too, and I know people were talking on my my 6S Kraton video about the steering rate, which I mentioned I would do with the other remote, because what is it, the SLT5 or whatever it is, you have to do this crazy thing, go in there, squeeze the throttle, whatever, and then turn. This one definitely is a little bit more convenient where you can turn this, but let's see, it doesn't improve the steering. Because see, right now we get this problem where it's gonna bang. See that? Hopefully you can. It's always hard to tell what the GoPro's filming when it's on your head. But see, it stops and look. So I turned this down a little bit to prevent that, because you don't want to strain your servo like that. See, so it's still, see right there, it's hitting right about when this ends. So that's about as much steering rate as I can get. I mean, the servo could turn, but if the wheels are stopped, you know, you're not getting anything more out of it. Oh yeah. Now I know, like the smaller Outcast version is supposed to be the wheelie thing, but I don't know, I was kind of going on my 6S Outcast that thing wheelies so much it won't stay on the ground. So that's the reason I went with the Kraton on this one. I like the way, I don't know, I like the way it looks. I kind of figured these are already like a short wheelbase. Ooh. Let's see. Totally landed on that thing. Oh, that was my fault. Oh yeah. What do you say we go for a backflip? Whoa. These stakes that the surveyors put in, it looks like the kids or something came through here and knocked down. So it looks like I'm going to lose this, because they're going to build something here. Probably put up some houses. Well, that's really going to suck, because this is kind of like a good place to test this. All my RCs having this nice little dirt lot. But it is what it is. So, you know, it's 4S. It's not as punchy as like the 6S. So it's a bit easier to control. But it doesn't mean it's not fun. It's definitely quiet. It doesn't make a whole lot of noise. Heck yeah. Ah, took that nice. Ooh. Aimed high because I hope it didn't ruin the footage. Sorry. You know, it's hard when it's on your head because you can't see what it's filming. There we go. I couldn't go out on a bad jump. It's like when you fly a plane, man, you can't go home on a bad landing. Yeah, you can definitely hear it slamming when it's, but I would say, see that you could tell the suspension's doing its job, absorbing it. That last one, you could hear the thud of the body slapping and all that. See, that's probably about the, you know, a safe limit for this. Man, this thing's a good jumper. I said, for the most part, when this thing's in the air, it's nice and nice and steady. Really don't have to add like a whole lot of input on these jumps. That's nice. Let's see. I want to see how far this thing will wheelie. Oh wow, it's really reminds me of the XRT, the way it's like pizza slice in the front tires there. Look. Ah, might have to check that diff. Might have to a little thicker fluid in there maybe. 'Cause look, you could hear it just winding out. It's definitely diffing out there. I guess that's something we'll do here in a few. We'll open that diff up and check the fluid. Might have to thicken that up a little bit. Yeah, but hey, yeah, it's a fun RC. Oh, I think it drives pretty good. It's definitely a nice size factor to it, and you know the 4S stuff is cheaper than the 6S, than the 8S. And even without AVC, this thing's at a good speed to where, you know, it's, that you really need it. I don't like the delay in this thing. It does. Alright, we can't go home on a bad jump. Oh, that hit so hard. Golly. All right, man, it's a good RC. I would say dislikes the body clips. I don't care for the straps, especially now with the battery cables being embedded in there. It makes it hard to get the batteries in there. And I'm just not a fan of the Velcro straps as it is, but now that they got those wires embedded in there, I mean, I see the point of it. It makes it difficult to put them in. And now with the center diff, one of the things that ARMA was always good for was how big the battery trays were, and gave you a lot of variety in what you could use as far as batteries. Whoa. And I'm not a fan of the plastic clips on shocks. I think at this price point you could take a second and machine that to where it's threaded. I don't know. But the pros, it's quiet, it rolls really nice, it jumps great, it's nice and flat. You know, although the controller has a little delay in it, but you know, it's a good RC. You know, at like 400 bucks, it's something that can take a beating for, you know, it's people that want to get into jumping and that, and don't have the money for the 6S or the 8S stuff. And I think it's gonna be pretty durable. You know, time will tell, but I think it's got that going for it. You know, right here on the pavement, it does turn pretty good. So I like it. I can't really talk about how much the center diff helps because I don't have any experience with the one without it, but if I compare it to the Rustler that has a slipper clutch, this does seem to be a little bit more responsive than like the slipper clutch stuff. But yeah, man, all in all, I think it's a good RC. I mean, for the price, could be a little more improvements. Actually, let's check this body, because we had a couple of good hits and no dimples. I did put some foam on the shock towers, which I'll show in a later video, because I'm going to do it to my my 6S Outcast. I'm going to put that foam in there, so I'll show that. So awesome, man. First review of 2024. I actually have another car that I'm going to be showing on the channel here shortly. It's a cheaper, completely ready to run car that I hope you guys will enjoy. Something that get people in the hobby, I hope. So yeah, man, you know, I wasn't gonna get this, but you know, the sale, I kind of, but I do need to definitely check out that diff, because these front tires are like really just, I think that will help out here too, because it just doesn't seem like the front end's really pulling it around like it should. Like for this small of a car, oh, there goes the batteries. Have had it. See, this is why I need a bigger battery, because these things are only 5,000 milliamp hour, and it's just, they just don't last very long. But man, there you have it, the 4S Kraton, the brand new 2023 2024 version 2.5, whatever you want to call it. Man, it's a good RC. It's a good RC, man. Or no damage. I mean, I haven't skate parked it into a concrete ramp or anything, but there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're looking for something in between, you know, the 8S, something that's durable and can jump and handle some stuff, there you have it. All right, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.